everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Like, oh, I'm not an engineer, but I like to look at magic.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
So we got to finish him off. That's gonna be a highlight. We took his. Imagine we just take all of his appendages. No, my feet. First my hands, then my feet. We'll call him Stubbs.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles.
Damn.
We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Oh, I'm literally gonna wait. 3 days later. I've got it. I don't know.
He.
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry
Father's
about
sofa
on that
now.
front.
Throne puncher over there made sure of that.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
For you, Otto, I got 2.
Have a guest.
A guest?
He? Ah, it's my uncle,
For your trouble. It was a pleasure,
Byron.
in hindsight. Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
My rich favorite uncle. I mean, my favorite rich uncle. I mean, my uncle, who's both favorite and rich. Meanwhile, back at the Gemerald, in the capital, inside the Holy Empire of Zambriki, seat of the Imperial Court,
The Dalmekian government sues
in the
for
audience chamber of the Imperial
peace. How shall we
Palace.
respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire
And there's
owes
my
you a great debt.
hoe bag of a mother,
May the
Mom.
blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Sylvester. That's his name. Emperor Sylvester. With his
Now, let us come
simple
to the question
son
of
and
precisely
his noble
when
son.
the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Saved.
Leon's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep
True.
the negotiations open. Give
They
them
know the
time
way
to
of the
gather
fist.
what gold and trinkets they
End
can.
of the hand.
And once they deliver that which we demand, What worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Sacrifice the people, Father. And stepmother.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Oh, he's hard pressed for war, I guess.
That is your wish, Your Radiance. I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
See to it that he dies.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Oh, damn. What did Jafar say? Said your son's a traitor and you should kill him now. Ah, thank you, Jafar. Yes.
You disappoint me, Dion.
What about my simple son? The one bore with my backstabbing new wife. Whose bastard son wants to kill her. Oh, he's good. Raise him right. In fact, make him the new king. Make him the what? I mean nothing.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
There. Where would emperors be without their royal advisors named Jafar? Bet you work wouldn't get done. House is one supposed to maintain an empire, a little capital. Uncle!
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
2,000? Ah.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Good.
Come here and I'll show you.
Yeah, precisely. Please show me.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Ah, thank you for staking my life. That makes me feel so much better.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Yes. We'll make great haste by casting the spell Haste.
Bid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear. With a little help from Sid.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old
He's told you
associate
she's the
of
Desert
Sid's,
Hare.
and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Alright, I'm ready to leave. Uncle, let's go.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
The wilderness must be explored. Caca! Okay. This is what I think it is. It's about to go down. Dominican Republic.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Also Boyd's. And I know how much I hate those.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Chickens. My only weakness.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Bawling like a baby. Fell from my chocobo. Hit the ground head first. Only living with significant drain damage.
So, Lord Cook.
And Desert Chocobo. Chocobos would be really nice to have right now.
There she is, the good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
The inn is right there, Uncle. They will have drink and bed and chocobo and food, everything you need. Oh. Something's wrong. Black
Those are
marks.
ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
What's up? Just noticed I have 2 swords, but I only use one.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your
Respete la dame.
Would you rather be my squire?
Chocobo soup. You must simply give me the lentil recipe. Oh, is she the hair of the desert sand? Or is she the hair of the desert sand? Oh, my brother's here. And he ain't doing too good.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Ooh, some things are gonna go down. Is everyone who's anyone here right now? Is that what I think's happening?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Yeah.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Gotta get to me here. We paid for that meal.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Uncle, you're my new favorite character.
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
Out, ooh, out, ooh, out, ooh.
Bravo, my boy. Just like that.
Give me thunder! Stay down! You're finished!
For your trouble.
Money bag.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Ooh, Ultima wants out. We were so close. My brother was right there. Phoenix feather. Joshua.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
we didn't know where to find Kupka before, we do now.
The royalists said it themselves. Their guest is
in the Fang. The Endless.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Talk to people.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Whatever this emergency is, they've shut down the whole mine for it.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Right. Go. Another person. Daydreamer. Always daydreaming. Oh, there we go. Here's the person.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you?
So everybody wants to see the crystal.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am.
Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
All right.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
Only as far as I
So
can
you're the
throw
ones
him.
who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
God. God, but that's a charger.
Over here! Over here!
Hell, Torgo. Gotta get that parry down. Now I don't have to block.
It's over.
Maybe now we'll see the desert hare. Oh, I fell. It hurt my stomach.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
The Rock of Leisure. Damn, I gotta walk there. Hoping you could have just teleported us.
Needed to a silken soft.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Wait. Oh, okay. Just to read.
The finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Ubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry. him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you
I gotta
have
do
nothing.
something for you.
And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Alright. Take care of this really quick.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Take care of the things.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Alright, just common thieves. Shouldn't be that bad. I'll
Do
have
you have a
the
moment?
salt before lunch.
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Okay, and the last clue.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
So they're rich.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Have pride of place.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Alright, he's either eating, drinking, or businessing. There we go.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Good, he's gonna lead us to his homies. We've rid the town.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I
Yes.
do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things.
Forbidden.
But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small
Jesus.
price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
That's the attitude, Uncle.
arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It would make a fine gift.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Let's go meet these
Made from the
ruffians.
stoutest stoneware.
We're in their little corner of crime alley.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of...
God damn, really far. So far, I don't know how to get there. Ain't going this way. How are we? Nope, nope, not going that way. Alright. Quickest way to exit the town.
Plates and pots!
Needed to a silken softness.
My carpets.
Guess what I've been through here? Ah, just another trek through the hot-ass desert. Nothing but saltines and pretzels for snacks and... and a single bottle of water that I'll use to wash my hand from all the salt. Definitely not gonna drink it. If I could just capture a chocobo and then learn to ride it, then I can feed all the salty snacks to the chocobo. What do we got here? Chocobo. Everybody wins. Chocobo gets salty snacks. Get a chocobo. Alright. Who's gonna double cross who? Are we double crossing each other? What's happening here?
I'll take it from here.
Just a bunch of hoodlums. Give me the diamond, old man. Oh, god damn. They weren't kidding.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Crystals are right over here in this dark cave. By dark cave,
Not
I mean my shop.
bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
All right. I had hoped that this was the hard way. Harry! Ow. Wish I was stronger in the air. Burn! Yeah. I really wish there was an easier way to target the mage. You need to go. Back to full fury. Okay. Public enemy number 2 has been identified. Damn, how many got? Oh, they even got a check that. Getting angry. Realizing how much I miss my wind powers. Be gone, giant chicken. Hell yeah. My strength returns.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
Can't help you looking at the crystals and not at me.
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
I thought he was going to ask us to get the wagon and he went with the crystals. And again, he is from the town, so. Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the...
Here, wear this.
Seal of the Desert Rose.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Water owl technology.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Damn! I was really hoping that would have been him. I guess we'll just have to save it for another stream. Riddle of the Sands, make for Drake's Fang. Okay. Well, that would have been an excellent way to end today's stream. You know what it will be? An excellent way to start the next one. So, I'm going to call it here. I've been streaming for a while. I got things I got to do. Dinner to be had and stuff. So, huge shout out to everyone who stopped by for today's stream. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. It was great to be back. Definitely got in the hang of playing the game again. I got a new ability, pretty cool. My parry, maybe not so much against common enemies, but for bosses and stuff, hell yeah, gonna use it a lot. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna be back. Next stream is gonna be Thursday. No stream tomorrow or Monday, so I will see everyone Thursday. What else? Actually, yeah, Thursday. Maybe. Well, we'll see. Maybe Wednesday. I don't know. Actually, yeah. Possibly Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday. We'll see how it goes. I got one more stream, one more week of streaming before I go to my new schedule. Yeah, the game is cool. The game is fun. I'm inching closer to the end goal, finishing it up before I start my next game. Still finishing up Metal Gear Solid 2 on the back end, but yeah, that's gonna do it, everybody. So again, huge shout outs to Jesus, to Abyssal Lich, Ledigen, and everyone else who was watching. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun. As I always say, you guys' viewership and appreciation, your viewership and support never go unnoticed or unappreciated. So thank you again for, you know, enforcing some subs, hanging out with me, keeping the chat lively. But it's now time for what my #1 mod, who used to have a dad bod, Dim Kara, calls Truman Show outro. So to everyone still hanging out with me for the end of the stream, I just want to say, no matter where you're watching from, excuse me, I hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm Eagle the Visual Culturist signing out, and I'll catch you guys next week for some more streams. Until then, take care, everyone. Peace.